on a canyon road. Early morning light engine note, smooth and precise. Honda officially launched their 2026 middleweight 750 platform, and social media has been flooded with images of a machine wearing four chrome exhaust pipes and 1970s styling that looks like it escaped from a different decade entirely. Here is what is actually happening and why it matters more than the photographs suggest. The engine is real, the technology is real, and the reason engineers are calling this a platform rather than simply a motorcycle is the most interesting part of the entire story. Stay with this because the CB750 launch in 2026 contains something that almost no coverage has explained clearly. Honda built a 755 cubic centimeters engine with an exhaust port geometry and frame architecture that allows the machine to wear completely different bodywork without structural modification. Custom builders and digital designers have been demonstrating this for months. The machine you are seeing online wearing vintage K1 bodywork and chrome pipes is not a fabrication. It is a demonstration of what the official 2026 platform was architected to support. Understanding why Honda made that engineering choice is the real story. And it changes how you evaluate every motorcycle decision Honda makes from this point forward. Transparency note: the 2026 Honda CB750 platform, engine and e-clutch system are officially launched production technology. The CB750K1 vintage-inspired bodywork shown across social media represents advanced concept visualization and custom builder interpretation. Honda has not officially confirmed a production-ready K1-styled variant. This analysis explores the platform's documented technical capabilities and the community response they have generated. Welcome back to Riders Pro. The 2026 Honda CB750 platform is built around a 755 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled parallel twin engine producing approximately 76 horsepower through a Unicam 8-valve configuration. The Unicam design, Honda's patented single overhead camshaft arrangement that uses one camshaft to operate both intake and exhaust valves through a rocker arm system, produces a compact cylinder head package that reduces the overall engine height while maintaining valve timing precision comparable to dual overhead camshaft designs. This packaging advantage is directly relevant to the heritage bodywork conversation, because a more compact engine sits lower in the frame, which is exactly the geometry that 1970s era tank and seat designs were proportioned around. The engine's exhaust port geometry is the specific technical detail that has generated the most serious discussion among custom builders and engineering-focused communities. The 8-valve Unicam arrangement allows for exhaust manifold routing that accommodates a split 4-pipe configuration without the back pressure compromises that would normally affect performance and emissions compliance. This means aftermarket builders can install a symmetrical 4-exhaust pipe system, the defining visual characteristic of the original CB75 OK series, on the 2026 platform using properly engineered components without fundamental engine modification. Honda did not accidentally create this compatibility. The exhaust routing geometry is a design choice, and design choices at this level in a production engine are deliberate. The e-clutch system introduced on the 2026 CB750 platform is the feature that has generated the sharpest community division, and it deserves a clear and honest explanation rather than the simplified version most coverage provides. The system is not an automatic transmission. The clutch lever remains physically present and fully functional. A rider who wants complete manual control of every gear change and every clutch engagement uses the lever exactly as they always have. The electronic actuators that the e-clutch adds to the equation become relevant only when the rider chooses not to use the lever. During sustained urban traffic commuting, for instance, where the cumulative physical cost of thousands of clutch inputs across an hour produces measurable left-hand fatigue, or during rapid sequential gear changes where the system can execute clutch disengagement and re-engagement faster and more smoothly than most rider inputs achieve. For the heritage motorcycle conversation, the e-clutch's significance is this. A vintage-styled CB750K1 interpretation built on the 2026 platform would carry this technology invisibly inside its period-accurate bodywork. The rider who wants the raw mechanical experience of traditional clutch engagement gets it exactly. The rider who wants the modern convenience option on a Tuesday morning commute has it available without any external visual evidence that the technology exists. This is precisely the kind of technological integration that makes a heritage machine viable as a daily use motorcycle rather than a weekend showpiece. The high-tensile steel diamond frame that Honda certified for the 2026 platform was designed with dimensional compatibility for multiple body configurations. This is the information that industry analysts describe when they reference Honda's international patent filings. The frame's mounting point seat rail geometry and overall proportions are documented to accommodate bodywork packages beyond the standard naked configuration. Honda does not engineer this flexibility into production frames without a reason. Frame tooling is expensive. Manufacturing tolerances are precise. Dimensional compatibility with heritage-era body panels is a specific engineering outcome that requires deliberate decisions across multiple design phases. The combination of an engine with compatible exhaust geometry, a frame with documented mounting flexibility, and a technology package that integrates invisibly into any body configuration describes a platform rather than a motorcycle. A platform is a foundation that multiple products share. Honda's Monkey Cub Grom and Dax share platform elements. The CB and Hornet families share platform elements. When Honda describes a launch as platform level, they are communicating commercially that this architecture will serve multiple products across multiple market positions. The millions of views and extensive social media engagement surrounding CB750K1 concept images built on the 2026 platform are not simply nostalgia metrics. They are market research data that Honda has access to with considerably more analytical depth than public view counts suggest. Manufacturers track engagement patterns on concept images and heritage-adjacent content with the same rigor they apply to direct purchase intention surveys. The sustained high engagement around CB750K1 visualizations built on the 2026 platform IMY, engagement that has maintained momentum across multiple months rather than spiking and declining, communicates to Honda's product planning teams that the demand is persistent and broad rather than momentary and niche. Riders are communicating something specific through that engagement. They want modern reliability underneath heritage aesthetics. They want the CB750K1's visual identity, combined with fuel injection traction control, ABS, and an e-clutch system that makes the machine genuinely practical for daily use. They want the emotional connection of a motorcycle that looks like it belongs to a different era, and the engineering confidence of a motorcycle that belongs to this one. That combination is exactly what the 2026 platform architecture was documented to support, and the community has been articulating the demand for it in the most direct way available to them, by responding to concept images that show it already existing. The 2026 Honda CB750 platform is an excellent motorcycle in its current form. The engine is refined and characterful. The e-clutch is a genuine innovation that expands rather than replaces rider involvement. The overall package is balanced and capable across more riding situations than most single-focus motorcycles manage. If Honda never moves beyond this configuration, the 2026 platform still justifies the attention it has received. But the documented engineering evidence, exhaust geometry frame architecture patent, filing dimensions, and the e-clutch's invisible integration potential consistently points in one direction. This platform was designed to support more than what has been announced. Whether Honda chooses to make that officially public remains their decision. The foundation for it exists in production hardware right now. So here's the question the community is genuinely asking. Now that the 2026 CB750 platform is officially available, would you buy the standard naked version as it exists today? Or are you waiting to see whether Honda puts a CB75 K1 heritage body on the e-clutch chassis? Drop your honest answer in the comments and subscribe to Riders Pro, because the next platform analysis on this channel covers another manufacturer doing something similar with their most discussed heritage name. Disclaimer: this video is produced for informational, editorial, and entertainment purposes only. The 2026 Honda CB750 platform engine specifications, e-clutch technology, and frame architecture discussed are based on officially available Honda product information. The CB750K1 heritage styled. Interpretation discussed represents community concept, visualization, custom builder demonstration, and analytical interpretation of platform capabilities.